Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about a company that did some pretty scummy stuff. I think these people that we're about to show should be pretty ashamed of themselves for the way that they act. It's not a very good way to run a company when you build up so much massive negative PR about yourself, but apparently that's just how this company has decided that they want to run. As many of you know, in order to make online content, especially to stream on Twitch or to make YouTube videos, something like that, oftentimes you need a pretty decent computer to be able to keep up with that workload, especially if you're making gaming content or something along those lines, where of course a computer that doesn't have the technological capabilities to run modern games is going to really kind of hold you back in a lot of ways. So creators like myself, oftentimes we get good computers or even sometimes most high top computers that you can get, right, in order to make the experience a lot easier, in order to run games that of course are more modern, therefore more popular, things like that. But when you have a company that does pre-built PCs that are supposedly doing giveaways like this and then denying people based on their following base and then basically mocking them also in a live response to that person, it kind of makes me wonder what kind of company you're really running, right? It makes me wonder what kind of people you really are. So obviously the point of a giveaway, well, there's really two things for a company like this. Number one, it's supposed to be a generous and nice thing that you're doing, right? You're supposed to be giving somebody this nice computer so that you can basically change their life. I mean, truth of the matter is, like, equipment can really make or break your career in the YouTube/Twitch scene. Once again, if you're running some 2008 laptop trying to play, I don't know, Apex Legends to get gameplay, that's just not going to work out for you very well. I mean, if I was still doing content on like the laptop that I started with all the way back in 2012, I simply wouldn't be making content at this point. So these kinds of things are important, and it's supposed to be a charitable moment where you're helping somebody out. And number two, the company is supposed to gain exposure from doing that. Obviously, companies that are in it to make money are not doing this out of the kindness of their heart entirely. Part of it is they want this person to basically be a product in a way, right? They want you to be something that they can advertise. You know, they say, hey, we're doing this giveaway and 3,000 people enter. It's a chance for them to gain a whole bunch of new followers and whatnot. But honestly, I don't think this company has to worry about good PR gaining them any followers, because now it's being reported on by outlets such as Dexerto, and then of course I'm making a video. A lot of people are talking about this. The original clip has like thousands of likes and retweets on Twitter, so not very good PR for this company. But this is all surrounding Artisan Builds. These people make pre-built computers. I didn't even hear of them until this all kind of happened. So I'm personally unaware of them, but you may be aware of who they are. They're basically like, I don't know, like meta PCs or like NZXT in a way, right? Where they put all the parts of the computer together for you and then they ship it to you completely assembled and ready to go. That way, if you don't know how to build a computer, which by the way, it's super easy, or if you just don't want to go through the hassle of having to source all the parts and build your own computer yourself, you buy one from these guys for a premium price. They'll ship it to your house. You're ready to go, right? In fact, I actually bought my first pre-built PC just about a year ago now at this point. This isn't sponsored or anything, but I bought an NZXT Creator PC, and at the time it was around $5,000. So that just kind of goes to show you just how expensive these kinds of things can be. It's not like, you know, gaming PCs are cheap. Even when you're buying them during, like, I guess a downtime for Bitcoin and all that, when people aren't wanting the GPUs and stuff to mine with, you're still going to probably be paying over $1,000 for a good PC. Like, if you want a top of the line one that's going to really handle streaming well, you're going to be putting some money out, right? So these Artisan Builds, they did a PC giveaway, right? And, you know, it was supposed to be basically, there was some very small rules and things, of course, because you gotta have some rules for giveaways, right? But a small streamer by the name of Kia was randomly picked by the company for the PC giveaway, and then they basically refused to give her the PC because of some rules that they basically made after the fact, you know, like right before the very limit of when they could have sent it to her. They made new rules basically to make her ineligible to get this PC, pretty much because she's a small streamer. So if you haven't heard about Artisan Builds, do not care about their small streamer ambassadors. They have monthly PC giveaways for their ambassadors. Great, right? Except they don't care for small streamers. I got chosen and they changed their rules last minute. You'll hear this man's voice. He's belittling me. It's slander and defamation of my stream and as me as a person. I won that PC fair and square. The rules say that you need to have the Artisan panel in your Twitch About section, and I do have it. So what's the issue? The reason, like what? Sorry, not everyone has money money for a PC. It's expensive, so condescending. Artisan Builds do better. I earned that PC. This makes me feel like I'm not a good streamer. So I'm about to show you guys the video clips of this whole thing where, I mean, to be honest, they kind of make asses out of themselves in the entire situation here. The appropriate response, by the way, in this situation is if the person followed the rules for the giveaway, regardless of how many followers or whatever they have, they should be the winners. You know, they should be eligible to win. Someone with one follower, if they're good enough to be an ambassador for your brand, they should be good enough to actually be worthy of your fucking giveaways in the first place. Like, let's break that logic down. How does it make sense that someone is quote unquote too small to win the giveaway that you willingly put out with the rules and everything in place that they fairly won, but yet they're not small enough as a streamer and small enough with a following to represent your brand? That'd be like me with like my merchandise giving somebody like some sort of affiliate code or something and then doing a giveaway of merch and then basically being like, oh, well, this person doesn't have enough followers. Fuck you. You're not getting some shirts. Like, that doesn't even make sense. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. So let's go ahead and take a look at the rationale, I guess, of why this happened.
2K followers is under my threshold. 3 days ago is within my threshold. Long streams, which is good. An Artisan Builds gift panel. See if you have redeeming qualities.
What happened if he's personally bought 10 PCs?
She.
I guess
Could be international.
No idea who you're looking.
I obviously.
Click in.
All followers combined still under 5K, even across multiple socials. I was trying to be generous. That's a tough one.
Because there's bound to be repeats if you're including multiple socials.
I know. That's also true. Oh, and there's the reroll. Here's the reason, chatter babies. Here's the reason. This person has 3 months of ambassadorship and not a single click.
Ooh, not a single click.
Not a single click. Not even once.
A little rough. So it sounds
Purged.
So they're re-rolling.
This is an ambassador giveaway, and you've got to be.
So apparently met everything except for the following threshold. So not enough followers. I don't really see why that has anything to do with a giveaway. In fact, I think that makes less sense, right? Because the point of the giveaway, you want to give it to somebody who needs it, right? You want somebody who actually needs that product to make their career work get it. I would think a lot of people on Twitch who have more than like 2,000 followers or something are probably pulling in some form of income from their streams to the point where they could already like afford to buy a PC. Like if you have, I don't know, like 15,000 Twitch followers, right? And you've got 2,500 subs per month. You're making like, what, at least $5,000 a month, I think, if they're all Twitch Prime subs. I can't remember the actual payouts or anything for the website, but you know, you're making thousands of dollars a month. That's somebody in an infinitely better position than someone with 500 followers, is already a representative of your brand, and probably needs that PC more in the first place. Keep in mind, this was a random giveaway too. It wasn't like they were just selecting who got it. They randomly chose this woman to get the PC, so I think, in all fairness, she deserves that damn computer, right? Alright, so I was a little skeptical about the whole, oh, he's belittling me part of the clip, but honestly, I do think that was pretty fucking condescending. Like, there was no reason for that at all, you know? Once again, if a follower count was so important, why is someone who's so small and doesn't have enough clout, why are they allowed to represent your brand in the first place? Oh, I get it. So when the small streamer can make you money and can sell your shit for you, you know, they're perfect, great. Absolutely, be part of our brand, you're part of our future. But when you fucked up and didn't set the rules you wanted and accidentally gave someone that you don't think is deserving a PC, all of a sudden now, oh, you don't have enough clout, you don't have enough followers. I would love to see how many followers this guy personally has, since he's talking shit about follower counts and all this other stuff. I want to see what this guy's personal Twitter and whatnot has. This Artisan Builds brand, I've never heard of them, but they do have like 250,000 followers on Twitter, which is, I mean, pretty impressive, right? But I'm gonna assume that this guy probably does not have that many followers, but yet he's the one talking shit about follower counts and stuff, trying to like be condescending and whatnot. Like, this is so fucking stupid. Like, this company doesn't even lose money on this deal, right? Like, if they give an ambassador a computer, that gives them more reason to grind and promote their brand even more, right? Like, that's the way I see it. That's the way I think about it, you know? Now, I'm not gonna lie, this part kind of pissed me off because this is actually so fucking disrespectful. So, essentially, they are now making fun of this small streamer because apparently their link has generated no clicks, aka has made the company no money. I actually personally believe that's the real reason why this company will not give this streamer the PC, is because she hasn't made them any money. And if that's what the requirement is, that's what the fucking requirements should have said. And in fact, I'm pretty sure that it's actually illegal to change the details of things like that arbitrarily just because you don't want to give someone something in a giveaway. Like, can you imagine if, like, the state lottery, you know, someone won it and it's like, oh, well, you just moved here 3 months ago and you've never paid any state taxes here, so fuck you, you're not getting your lottery earnings, stupid. Haha, bozo. That would be fucking criminal, you know what I mean? So, and then on top of that, they're basically airing out personal company business with someone who's an established ambassador of their brand out on live stream for just anyone to fucking see. That alone would make me never want to work with a company like this, because if they do that to someone like that and just disrespect them, imagine what they'll do to anyone else who's a partner with their brand. Oh wait, I mean, if you make them money, they'll shut the fuck up. If you make them a bunch of money, they'll do and say whatever, right? They'll give you as many free computers as you want, I'm sure. But if you're just a small streamer trying to make it, you know, trying to grind your way to the top, all of a sudden it's go fuck yourself. At this point, they're basically making fun of a smaller streamer for not making them money. Keep in mind, computers are expensive as fuck. Like, I went to their website, right? And I wanted to take a look at their products, and just for like the bare minimum, like lowest class PC that they sell for gaming, it's $1,100 minus any other fees or shipping or anything like that. And their high-end one is about $5,000. These are not, you know, just like G Fuel that's 40 or 50 bucks or some shit like that, right? These are $1,000 purchases. So it makes a lot of sense that a small streamer has not generated any sort of leads for something like that. And once again, you know, they keep like kind of like hintily making fun of this creator for being small and not making any money for this company. If that was the case and they were generating no type of clicks, why did you have to wait until you were publicly on live stream before you decided to cut ties with this person or even bring this up? A respectable company, if they did not think that this person was worth their fucking time, either would not have worked with him in the first place, would have just never given them a deal or like a code or something, or B, you have like a private call with them or something, you tell them straight up like, hey, you're not doing well for us, we're gonna go ahead and sever ties, right? That's what you do as a fucking businessman. You don't get on a Twitch stream, you know, building a computer with your fucking roommate or your coworker or whatever here and belittle somebody for the entire audience, right? Somebody who, by the way, works with your brand. That blows my fucking mind. Like, if a sponsor of mine ever did something like this, I would literally never work with them again, regardless of how much they paid me, regardless of what the cut would be. They would never see the light of day with me ever again, because it's honestly so disrespectful and it's just bullshit to see someone get treated like this. I remember when I was a small creator and I had to deal with bullshit. You know, I didn't deal with this specific instance, of course, but I dealt with a lot of bullshit from companies, right, that try to, you know, do sponsors with small streamers, who try to do these partnerships. And this is honestly how a lot of companies view small talent. If you don't have that following count, if you don't have that clout next to your name, you're treated like a piece of shit. You're treated as expendable. Except I've never seen a company with the fucking gall, with the gumption to step up like this and do it on stream, in front of everybody, in front of customers. Like, imagine you walk into a local owned business and it's the fucking manager just degrading one of the employees in front of everybody. Like, you've never sold a single fucking burger here, stupid. You know, maybe next time have more followers on Twitter. Like that, it's honestly such bullshit. So this company is facing a lot of social media backlash right now, and honestly, rightfully so. I mean, don't act this way and put your business in this situation if you don't want to face the fucking consequences of what you say and do. But thankfully, the online community has come together in defense of this streamer. A lot of major YouTube and Twitch creators and whatnot have been trying to reach out over Twitter in order to build her own custom PC so that she can actually chase her dreams and try to become a big streamer. And coincidentally, the person that they said didn't have enough clout, right, was able to raise thousands of likes on these posts against this company for what they did. So much for clout chasing. Now you guys got all you wanted, right? Is this the attention that you wanted? The thousands of people saying fuck your company? And to be honest with you, I mean, I probably would have never have bought a computer from this company in the first place, but this kind of seals the deal for me personally. I would never buy some shit from a brand that treats their ambassadors and creators like this. I'd rather stick with a more reputable and better computer building company in the future, or just build them myself personally. I do like, you know, building computers and stuff. So Honestly, I just thought this was bullshit and I wanted to talk about it, man, because it kind of pissed me off a little bit. Because like I said, I remember the days of being a small creator and remembering how people got treated at that level, right? So I hate seeing it happen to other people. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel. Follow me over on Twitter and Facebook at @SubToOptimus. Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below. I just dropped a new merchandise collection. It's a wonderful way to support the channel. And in the last 48 hours, it's been absolutely the largest selection that we've ever done. And the support has been crazy. There's been more sales, more people on the website than ever before. So I wanted to thank you all for that. If you have not grabbed anything from the merchandise store, down below there's going to be a link in the pinned comment and description. All USA customers are going to get free shipping up to $5.99, which can cover like 2 to 3 shirts at least. Plus we're doing discounts for first-time buyers and whatnot as well. So with all that being said, until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, well, just talking about this one and signing out.